facing globalization on every level, economic, social, political, personal.
We went to the epicenter of the world's fastest growing movement to investigate the aspects of religion and spirituality among the protesters.
Occupy Wall Street!
Occupy Wall Street! People are blaming other people for some problems and crises, when in fact the whole globe is in crisis.
We were apprehensive about the role of faith in the young liberal movement happening in Zuccotti Park, and when we got there, we were surrounded by intersections of spirituality and faith among the 99%.
The symbol of capitalism.
Initially, religion appeared to be one of the biggest points of contention.
Yes, listen, I am preaching the gospel of love. I am not. No, I am presenting the gospel of love.
This man you speak of, right? Peacemaker. He can heal, right? Water and wine. One day, he got pissed off. One day, this peacemaker got angry. One day, this man even got a slightly bit violent. And who was getting violent to? The money changers in the temple. Right now, the money changers are the Federal Reserve Incorporated and every other centralized bank in the country and in the world. And that's who we need to be talking about.
What he's talking about is the old paradigm that has led to this same structure. This structure is built upon a foundation of God. It's built on that same foundation, and he's trying to have us go back to the old ways of a book that was written thousands of years ago, and that same foundation is what led us to where we are right now. What I find that disturbs me is that we are left with this either be religious in the old way or atheist. God is a label. It's time for a paradigm shift.
As we got to know the people at the heart of the movement, we asked, what role do you think religion plays in the movement of the 99%?
I'm a spiritualist. I've been practicing ESP for 13 years. I said to her, people have their faith, people have their religion. I feel like I work with the energy behind all of that religion. You look at the altar, for instance, we have Ganesh, we have African symbols, we have crosses everywhere, we have Tibetan symbols. It's everything. That's what it's meant to be. Peace and love.
We're not biased against any religion or spiritual path that people choose to walk. We simply don't associate with any religious institution. We can make this change happen regardless of what religion we practice. It's not important because it's still about the same law.